Have you ever thought how important our thoughts are? Generally, our thoughts are so spontaneous and automatic, and they roam in our heads without us even noticing those thoughts. And that's the way our thought line works. But our thoughts are very important. If they are positive thoughts, then there's no problem, there's no issue, because they are positive thoughts, and positive thoughts generate positive emotions, and positive emotions give rise to positive behavior. So when there are positive thoughts in our heads, there's no problem, there's nothing that we need to do about it. But I just want us to think about the negative thoughts that roam in our heads. And often those negative thoughts go unnoticed, and those negative thoughts breed more negative thoughts, and then they give rise to negative emotions, and those negative emotions determine negative behavior. But at some point, if we can really identify our thoughts or notice the kind of thoughts that run in our heads, and if we can influence them, a lot of the times we can minimize, or we can even completely take a hold of those negative thoughts and not let the chain go on. Thoughts give rise to emotions, and emotions determine the behavior. And oftentimes what happens is, because we don't influence our negative thoughts, we end up in negative behaviors, and we can go into all types of mental situations, conditions like stress, anxiety, worry, or even depression, and even some worse situations. And thoughts are responsible for a person's way of emotions and the way that a person responds to emotions. So taking a hold of our thoughts or taming our thoughts is very important. As I said, we generally don't take notice of what's going on in our heads. So in order to tame our thoughts, the very first step is to notice what's going on in our heads. The very first thing is to stop and think about what we are thinking, and that's called influencing our thought line, influencing our thought process. The best place to start influencing our